All right. I'm just getting that ready there. Why did that happen? Da, 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 da. All right. I'm getting ready. All right, you guys ready for this? I'm going to make this a quick stream today, guys. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to talk today about Bernie Sanders, AOC, and the squad. I posted something on Blue Sky, which is new-ish social media site. Um, Let me show you what I posted. This is kind of, and just to be real clear, it's 2025, guys. They've been exposed as frauds years ago. I don't know why we're still talking about this, but I guess I'm doing a bad job keeping. I need to keep all y'all informed, and I'm not doing my part enough, it seems. But here's what I want to talk about today. So I quote tweeted this person, which I couldn't do, by the way. It's like it was kind of throttling. Blue Sky is not perfect, by the way. This Thea Ballerina said, people are lined up for AOC when only months ago she was supporting a genocide. What the F is wrong with you? And I say, anyways, yes, anyone supporting AOC, Bernie, and the squad is tripping. And my dear friend Wong Gifts, we like Hong Kong cinema a ton. You know, he replies and says that anyone telling me Ilhan Omar and the squad um, is pro-Israel, pro-genocide is tripping. And I replied, they aren't fighting. Where are they calling out the beheaded babies? Mass rape lies at the start, how it was never about Hamas, denouncing Israel entirely, etc. All while enriching themselves, they should quit their job. Um, as a Democrat who started the genocide. So, and he replies with like some links about Ilhan Omar supporting the student protesters, um, Rashida Tlaib calling out Israeli violence, another video of Bernie Sanders banning U.S. arms sales from Netanyahu, AOC spitting some stuff, and I mean, guys, the I don't know where to begin. Let's see. Well, let's look at what I replied to this one. Where's my reply here? So about this Ilhan Omar on the student campus, the student protesters supporting them. That was a freaking photo op, dude. That's the absolute bare minimum so people don't turn on her. Again, where was she debunking the October 7th lies in real time? She endorsed Genocide Harris for president of all things. Also saying Biden did a great job in office. She freaking endorsed the guy that started the genocide, guys. She endorsed the guy. So it's like, guys, now Bernie Sanders, from day one, guys, he was spewing um, the Hamas lie, like Hamas is so dangerous. Hamas, what they did October 7th was so evil. Israel must defend itself. So right there, guys, he is telling that lie. So like, he has to get his constituents brainwashed. Like you cannot. We're instead of saying that, guys, you've got to say like Hamas was just defending themselves. Israel has been terrorizing Palestinians and Arabs for 75 years, and he needs to be on record, Bernie, like I'm talking every day, like punching back, guys, saying that beheaded babies was debunked in 48 hours. Where was he, guys? And the mass rape lie, how Hamas was committing mass rape, that was never proved. That's been debunked by countless sources, including the electronic intifada, guys, because Israel needs these lies to justify them exterminating, doing this Holocaust, this mass murder campaign against Palestinians. And that's why Bernie Sanders is guilty. He's pro-genocide, guys. And the squad isn't doing anything either. They are not debunking these lies. They're going right along with the corporate news talking points, guys. They're all pro genocide to me. They're not fighting enough. So it's like, if they're not against genocide, guys, how are you gonna say like they're like our best shot? They completely dropped the fucking ball. Okay, they're all pieces of shit, and you guys just like, I don't know why you guys are still supporting them. Um, they Bernie Sanders in the squad, Medicare for all. Oh, look at those Republicans. They don't want Medicare for all. It should be free for everyone. But it's like, guys, we're not gonna. If you're on board with imperialism, $1 trillion Pentagon budget, you're okay with genociding an entire race, hundreds of thousands of people, turned to dust. Torturing. Well, we can get into that later. But it's like, you're not gonna be able to like pay for any of that. It's all fluff, guys. It's all talk. And during the pandemic, guys, when's the best time to do Medicare for all? Then. And it's like they completely dropped the ball again. There was not a peep, guys. They just completely abandoned Medicare for all. So it's all speak, man. And like, guys, Bernie Sanders has been a fraud since the beginning. He voted for the most racist bill in American history, the 1994 crime bill. And in the late 90s, he was for destroying, carpet bombing Yugoslavia back into the Stone Age. And that's probably like the first biggest red flag, guys. What they did in Gaza right now, that's what they did to Yugoslavia in the late 90s. He was completely on board with that. And right there, guys, imperialist. Fuck him, dude. And and I have multiple videos on my YouTube channel, guys. That's why I don't want to talk about this. Like, it's over. 2016, Bernie, the DNC fought against him. They did everything in their power to rig the election against him, and he said nothing about it. He did not fight. He immediately endorsed warmonger Hillary Clinton, being a good little sheepdog that he is. And then 2020, the DNC screwed him again. He did absolutely nothing. I have multiple videos on my account, guys, on how he did not fight. Like, why are we still talking about Bernie in the squad in 2025? It's fucking over, man. And they're all complicit, guys. To be silent, to not fight is to be complicit. All the squad, guys, they got the best health care probably in the fucking world, guys, being a senator or a congressperson, guys. They're making six figures. They're not speaking up because they're going to lose that. They might risk of losing that. They're getting twelve by their donors, but they're not because they're comfortable. And how much did they make? Six figures, guys? That's why not a peep about all those October 7th lies, how Hamas was just defending themselves. Guys, they never said nothing about Israel doing the Hannibal directive on October 7th either. They're all frauds, man. I just want to say, like, if you guys feel better about yourself donating to them, like, well, we got to fight Trump. You are on the same level as a Trump voter. No bullshit, man. I'm tired of being nice. You guys are part of the fucking problem too, man. I'm sorry. Y'all need to wake up. How can you be not fighting against genocide and still support them? It's like, just because they say nice things and like, oh, well, Medicare for all, billionaires got to pay their fair share, man. We're going to fight. No, they're not. They're there to put you to sleep, to keep you complacent. So it's like, you are not better than a Trump supporter, guys. You're on the same level to me, bending backwards for these people. Trump and their followers, sure, loud racist pieces of shit, whatever. They're just as confused as you are, okay? Everybody needs to get woken up. I'm tired. So I think that's about all I have to say about that, guys. My girlfriend said, well, what you're not telling people, what are you going to do? Like, you're not giving, like, what's the next step kind of thing. Honestly, I'm not sure, but you just need to love your neighbor, love your friends, family. You need to take care of yourself. You need to stop eating junk food, eat fresh, raw foods, grow a garden, and get involved in mutual aid, guys. I found a free fridge program in my city. I started stocking it, maybe not as much as I should be, stocking with water, vegetables, perishables. Just Google mutual aid in your city, guys. Get involved in your community. And we just have to take care of each other. The electoral politics ain't it. I'm not supporting anybody on a national level again, because the squad is completely sold out. Okay, so that's what I have to say about that. So I hope you guys don't think I'm being too harsh, but I'm sick of this, guys. It's 2025. Fucking done with this shit. Just wake up, man. So, now let's shift to movies. I want to talk some movies, guys. I'm pretty behind. The last movie movie video I made was talking about the first week of April. I only watched 2 films, A Working Man and Showgirls. But I haven't even talked the second week of April. It's May 13th. I'm so behind. Life as a content creator, they say. I've been adulting, man. And yeah. So, all right. So let's talk about films I watched in April, second week of April, 2025, guys. Let's go. Let's load this up. Whoops. Let's talk about this. I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 films, guys. The first film I watched is The Signal Man, 1976, directed by Lawrence Gordon Clark. This was a BBC kind of made-for-TV film, I believe. They had like a spooky series in the 70s. They would show like scary movies. Short. It's not a short film, but it's not a regular theatrical cut. It's 38 minutes long, guys. And this stars, I don't know these actors because I'm not familiar with the UK much. But Denholm Elliott, Vernon Lloyd, they're the 2 leads, guys. They really play off each other really well. And very eerie vibe, guys. I watched this right before going to bed, but it wasn't too scary. But it was just the right amount of horror to me. But this guy that works kind of as a signalman, a little train depot, and he kind of has like this little shack to himself. But a man comes along and introduces himself. They kind of bond, but there's something amiss. The signalman sees something. He sees visions at times, and I don't want to spoil it, guys. I might give too much stuff away in 38 minutes here. So, but some creepy imagery, man. I gotta say, it kind of surprises you at times. I think it's based off of Charles Dickens. Yeah, Charles Dickens was the original writer. So, but definitely recommend, guys. I think you can YouTube this for free. So, The Signalman 1976, recommend 4 stars out of 5. Second film I watched, guys. This is directed by Alan Clark. I think this is the first film I've watched from Alan Clark. And this is a very special, I guess it's kind of a war film, but not. It's just a little conflict. It's not like mass war, okay? It's a group of soldiers, sure. But I've never seen a war film like this before. The way it's shot, the way it's filmed is pretty unique to me. I found this pretty cool. 3.5 stars out of 5. It's about a platoon of British paratroopers on border patrol in Ireland. I believe they face a series of tense encounters, but you kind of it's like the mundane task these soldiers do, and then wham, like some violence happens, and it's just that how it's kind of, it's not a horror movie, but it is a little scary. Just you just don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if there's like a roadside bomb or like is this car booby trapped, and you kind of see the stress on these soldiers' faces. That's filmed really well, and it's a pretty unique film, guys. It's only 70 minutes long. I gave this one 3.5 stars out of 5. I say go watch it. By the way, I watched this at rightbraintv.com, guys, and They have tons of underground films, tons of foreign films, and definitely a lot of anti-imperialist stuff, guys. Become a member today. They're always running flash sales, and they're family to me. I love these guys so much. What's up, guys? Mark and no Marcus. Damn, I always forget his name. Kevin and Marcus. I always forget the other guy's name. Sorry, I blew that. But go support Right Brain TV. All right, third film I watched, guys, of 2025, the second week of April. I am a huge Scott Adkins fan. This is Take Cover, directed by Nick McKinless. Stinker, guys. 1.5 stars out of 5. Really, really disappointing. Scott Adkins has a couple of moments of good action, but his sidekick is a complete. He's just a dickhead, man. He really bums this movie down, and they're kind of trapped in this high rise in a single bedroom or like a single condo studio bachelor pad. Like a sniper is just kind of watching them, and just there's just not much going on, man. I'd Scott Adkins is fine, but it's like I've seen way better action movies from Scott Adkins, guys. This is not it. And this just came out in 2024, so I think I'll watch this for free on Tubi. It's definitely available to rent on other places, guys, but I probably wouldn't pay for this. Very, very disappointed with this. 1.5 stars out of 5 for Take Cover. A miss from Scott Adkins, guys. So I rewatched Kingpin, guys. This is an all-time comedy favorite. It's probably in my top 5 comedies of all time. This is probably the Farrelly brothers' best film, and I don't really like much of their other stuff. Maybe Dumb and Dumber. But guys, Woody Harrelson, Randy Quaid, Vanessa Angel, really good. Bill Murray, great as a villain, piece of shit, slimy piece of shit. He's getting interviewed on TV, and he's like, she asked him about some paternity lawsuit, and he's like, no, I'm not the father. I pulled out of her real fast. All right, peace. And he tells some chick, like, hey, baby, I'm in room 313. And just signs her autograph. It's so good. But yeah, dude, Lynn Shay as she's in this. Daniel Green, Rob Moran. A lot of character actors, guys. But, guys, it's a road movie. It's a comedy. It's a sports movie. We all like sports movies, right? And I think the dramatics are well done. The friendship, the camaraderie is really good between the three characters. There's some character growth, and there's some good color palettes. Maybe not. It's not a cinematographer's masterpiece, but I still think it looks good. And yeah, 4.5 stars out of 5, guys. I love Kingpin a ton. Go watch one of my favorite films and tell me about it. That makes me happy. Final film number 5, the second week of April 2025, that I watched is 21 Jump Street. And guys, I was curious. I had to know. I'm kind of new-ish blockbustery Hollywood films I'm not into anymore, but I had to know. I wanted an easy watch, something to laugh at. Not so much, guys. 2 stars out of 5. Very middle school humor. Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, they're all right. Brie Larson's decent. Dave Franco's all right. Ice Cube, he's just playing the angry black man trope. It's kind of lame. He's just screaming the whole time. Chris Parnell as the theater teacher, he's pretty funny. He's all right. But yeah, guys, it just wasn't for me. I did like how there was a connection to Donnie Brasco, and like, because in Donnie Brasco, Joe Piscone, Johnny Depp's undercover, but a guy recognizes him from the academy years back, and he's like, hey, Joe. But Johnny Depp punches the guy and was like, I'm undercover. And his mobster friend's like, what's that about? He's like, oh, he grabbed my dick, dude. But Jonah Hill does the same exact thing. Maybe inspired, maybe a coincidence. Maybe they copied it. I don't know. But I like Dave Franco's reaction. He's like, what? So But yeah, 21 Jump Street, guys, 2 stars out of 5. It's an alright comedy. Wasn't a total time waster, but the middle school humor, the comedy just didn't land for me. So there's that. Let's see, what else did I watch the next week? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movies. Damn, 8 movies. So how do you count days in April? Can't talk right now. Um, let's see here. My throat's really itchy and sore, guys, and I need to do a ton of chores. But I really wanted to get that Bernie Sanders stuff off my chest, and I wanted to talk a little bit of movies. So I'll chop these down, upload it to YouTube. You can watch the whole entire live stream today here on X, Twitter, YouTube. They're up there. Twitch videos are up for 14 days, but I have a ton of clips on there if you just want some entertainment or something.